section is so funny. Synchronized my menstruation app calendar with the company's calendar, and everybody received a notification about my ovulation. Shared my screen to show my coworker something and forgot to unshare. Shamelessly searched for new jobs for several minutes while still screen sharing. My email profile picture was the sneezing picture from BoJack Horseman for so long, and one random Tuesday, I realized I'd been talking to my boss, HR, and everyone with this. Wait, what is that? Shared my screen in a client meeting. After I was done, I forgot to stop sharing and then proceeded to shamelessly scroll on Pinterest for 10 minutes until someone finally said, "Are you trying to show us something?" or sent out a last goodbye email to the whole company on my last day there with a gif of Nick Jonas waving goodbye. Little did I know the gif wasn't working, so it was just Nick Jonas biting his lips and grinning at the end of the mail. I thought I was on mute on a company call, and I farted so loud and so long, everyone stopped talking. I was on a Teams call in my car and placed a McDonald's order at the drive-thru while the president was addressing the company. I wasn't on mute. My coworker locked a customer in the building overnight. A coworker of mine sent the demolition team to the wrong house. They demolished the home of a deployed soldier instead of the foreclosed home next door. Oh my God. I was new and I fired 3 people instead of validate their vacation because I used the wrong option in the software. Vacation extended. I worked for a criminal defense attorney. She missed the first day of a murder trial for her client because I forgot to add it to her calendar. One time I sent a "you're hired, welcome to the team" email to all 12 people who interviewed for one position. Well, that's awkward. Used a free image that said "Merry Christmas" for our newsletter that I sent to hundreds of donors for our Christian nonprofit. Accidentally printed everyone's payslips to the office printer during COVID. Someone else found it, looked at all of them, and made complaints of other salaries. We all got a pay raise. A win is a win. Chestnut checkers, nice. English not my first language, so when my coworker quit, I emailed his customers that he is no longer with us. Got in trouble for watching Euphoria. I was working at a drug rehab center. I met a new guy in the elevator and complained about not liking my job. I was like, people are really mean here and no one cares. And I gave him advice on maybe searching a different company like I was doing. He was the new CEO. Actually, for a good CEO, that's good feedback. Had a wake-up call at 7 a.m. for the whole hotel instead of a specific room. I would be so pissed. Changed my background to the Gibby Eats Soil meme from iCarly, and I literally have no idea how, but it also changed every single person's background to Gibby. What is that? "Who's my furry baby" to my cat, unmuted on a call with 1,000 people in it. I work in HR, accidentally terminated myself in the system. I printed multiple huge banners for a conference that said fossil fuels are our only chance instead of fossil free is our only chance. I work for a renewable energy company. There's one toilet that doesn't work, and first day on the job, I shit in it. No sign or nothing on it. So they all knew it was me. I wrote a profile for a teacher candidate that said she enjoyed torturing students with special needs. I meant to type tutoring. It went out to hundreds of schools. Oh my God. Instead of selling gas for $2.80 a gallon, I accidentally sold it for 28 cents all day. I mean, at this point, I would take it for $2.80. I sent the demolition team to the wrong house and well. Does this happen a lot? They told me they needed an RFP, and I looked up what is an RFP while I was still sharing my screen. Forgot to change the name on a new email template. All our customers were Joe for the day. I'm an independent contract cleaner. Went into an office and introduced myself, cleaned the office, and left. Next day, I got a call asking why I didn't show up to clean the office. I cleaned the building next door. Thought my mic was off before a Teams meeting and said, "Ugh, not in the mood for all these clowns today." My boss wanted me to pull up my YouTube so we could search a troubleshooting video. One of my recent searches was manifesting a better job. My friend accidentally marked someone as deceased in a government position, making the person have to go to court to prove they're alive. Exposed the CEO's affair at the time of my termination for a nice little NDA payout. I used to work in private psychiatric hospitals. Once I accidentally walked off with the keys and didn't realize. It's the equivalent of walking off with prison keys. Whole hospital went into lockdown while they tried to get in contact with me. I had to get escorted around for a month and redo security training and clearance. That sucks. The person who sent the Kate Spade email, "Come hang with Kate Spade, please come forward." Did that really happen? Oh my God. Wrote "kind regards," but accidentally put a T instead of a G. 10 out of 10 don't recommend. Oh my God. My first night ever as a bartender, I cut halfway through the tip of my finger trying to cut a lemon in half, and I charged a woman $1,200 for her cocktail instead of 12. I wrote Dear Madman instead of Dear Madam on a letter addressing the director. Printed several thousand leaflets with a QR code to our website, but accidentally left the default QR code from Canva, which leads to Google image results of the Pokemon Mew. I was doing a demo for a customer and forgot to stop sharing my screen. Continued to search this guy's name on LinkedIn in front of him. Sent an email to a group with kind regards as the closing, and whether autocorrect or my own typo, the G in regards turned to a D. Another one. Accidentally processed an old payroll log for direct deposit and paid people who didn't even work for that company anymore. I had to contact them to ask for the money back. Didn't get any of it back. Subject line was supposed to be Arizona public offering. Left off the L in public. Sold something for $14.99 instead of $1,499. My friend accidentally live tweeted The Bachelor from a member of Congress's account. Which one? I reused the format of a Memorial Day email but didn't change the subject line, so my Juneteenth email said honoring those who served. So messed up. Wedding planner. Forgot to order tables and chairs for the wedding. Standing room only. I used ChatGPT to write an email and I forgot to erase here's a more polished option. Welp. Someone I worked with accidentally sent someone 400 refrigerators. Printed 20,000 leaflets with the client's name spelled 3 different ways. None correct. Made a baby announcement card stating the baby was 3,500 kilograms, not grams. Big baby. One time someone's card declined on an $800 purchase and I didn't notice until after they left. I worked for a photographer and he came back from doing this extensive job at Disney. He was hot, exhausted, and said, I'm so glad that's over. And then I accidentally deleted every single picture. A very high-up female executive asked me to send her a document, so I attached it to an email and said, here you ho, instead of here you go. Sent a company-wide email about my dog's vet appointment instead of the sales numbers. The subject line was Lulu has worms. Spilled red nail polish all over an imported tile floor from Jerusalem the same day the manager held a meeting and told us to stop painting our nails at work. Got high from scrubbing with acetone and fainted. I gave someone a $1,500 refund instead of $1.50. Honestly, if someone was coming in for a $1.50 refund, they needed the $1,500. Microwaved mac and cheese and walked away. Forgot to add the water. I came back and saw smoke everywhere and they had to throw the microwave outside. The sprinkler systems went off on all the computers. To this day, they don't know it was me. It's giving... Ordered 1,200 medium polos instead of 12, all with embroidery on them so we couldn't send them back. More polos than the staff nationwide. Posted a bikini pic on the company TikTok. And they said, thank you, right? I dropped the F-bomb my first week teaching. One time I said our CEO looked like a homeless person on Zoom while he was giving a presentation to investors. I wasn't muted. I emailed Toyota with the subject Toyota count, but left the O out of count. I asked the founders, so how long have you been working here? Accidentally left a $200,000 camera lens in my trunk for the weekend. Apparently heat cracks glass. Yeah. I once told a customer he looked tanned and asked where he'd been on holiday. He told me he had liver disease, to which I responded, looks good though. Just remember, guys, you will never be as bad as the guy who sent a false alarm to the entire state of Hawaii that a ballistic missile was headed their way. I forgot about that. Opened an email with hell to all and asked them to view the attached document. Both these typos are gold. I ordered $1 million worth of Bibles when I worked at Hobby Lobby. God's word is priceless. And did an email with, if you have any questions or concerns, please hesitate to contact me. I sent a message to the wrong Skype chat saying, this job is hell to a bunch of top leadership. Have to post condolences and congratulations in a newsletter. I accidentally congratulated someone on the death of their mother. What? I sent a mass marketing email to 90,000 plus customers with a subject line that read, I don't know. I was so sick of writing subject line, but I definitely meant to edit it. I would have opened this because relatable. Sent a paternity test result to the address listed and the wife found out that the husband had another kid. No one told me there was a different address to send it to. I left the Teams meeting on my computer, but forgot to hang up my cell phone, which was using for audio. I walked around and talked to a bunch of random coworkers about company gossip. Turns out Teams was adding all my interactions to the meeting transcript, and AI added a post-meeting summary section with a bullet point to summarize each thing I got. I submitted a job application and got hired. Moral of the story, make sure you're on mute.